Would WrestleMania feel like WrestleMania if it was just a Raw set with a different logo and color scheme? No, it really doesn't feel like that anymore. Nowadays when you go to WrestleMania, it's no longer in your average day arena that Raw or SmackDown could be held. It's usually held in a giant stadium holding up to 70,000 people or plus, with really elaborate stages or sets where when the wrestler comes out, they feel like the biggest superstar of all time. With all the stages we've seen in WrestleMania history, which ones are the best? Which represents that WrestleMania as an event and as a big fight feel? I actually asked you guys on Twitter and Instagram, what are your favorite WrestleMania stages? I tally up all the votes and these are the top 5 WWE WrestleMania stages of all time. Number 5, WrestleMania 27. WrestleMania 27 personally was just my favorite stage of all time. It gave such a big time atmosphere for the event that night, giving the crowd almost like a rock star concert type of feel. Not having the wrestlers walk out from the side just to kind of walk back to the middle of the stage just so they could walk down the ramp. For different entrances for the superstars, it was much more convenient, seeing them only having to walk up a single ramp just to walk right down the big ramp itself. Also giving the main stage of WrestleMania a lot more stage room, which gave the feel of it being 100 times bigger than any other WrestleMania stage. Would it really look that cool if you saw Miz walk out through the side then walk to the middle of the big awesome blow up? Imagine WrestleMania 32 if New Day could have just walked up that ramp, then got into the box of cereal rather than have to run out through the side like it did in 32, then enter the cereal box, which kind of exposed them to the entire crowd. The WrestleMania 27 stage honestly just made everything more convenient for every single superstar. And for the people that didn't really like WrestleMania 27, not the event, which really wasn't the greatest WrestleMania ever, but they didn't really like the stage, I think I know why. Look at the WrestleMania 27 stage really carefully. Like, look at it deeper. What do you see? Exactly, it's the Impact Zone on steroids. Number 4, WrestleMania 29. Now, usually a big anniversary WrestleMania shows, they always go back to Madison Square Garden. Seeing WrestleMania 1, 10, and 20 all emanate from the same building. Now, if they were going to do WrestleMania 30 there, well, WrestleMania 30 is a little too big at this point to be held in an arena that they actually used for the Hall of Fame that year. They couldn't just wait a year, but they chose to do it at 29. But the stage of WrestleMania 29 kind of erased all those thoughts of, oh, I should have been 30, blah, blah, blah. The stage itself looking like New York City really gave a feel to what each match really represented. You can't make it in New York on your own. You need to make a team. But if that team isn't one, then you can believe you're gonna lose. New York City provides the opportunity for anyone of any nationality from any country. That if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. This is where icons are born and made and preserve their legendary status. Only the toughest of the tough can survive in New York City. And if that doesn't work, scream like a girl. You can go from a nobody to a somebody. Doesn't always mean you're gonna stay there, but at least you're there, even though it was all held in New Jersey. Number 3, WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 30, much like this year's WrestleMania, was held in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Not silver, super. With 2 of the 3 colors of Mardi Gras being held in the logo. If you didn't know, just look at this year's WrestleMania logo. The colors of Mardi Gras are purple, gold, and green. But at WrestleMania 30, it was just purple and gold. Purple, the color of justice, and gold, the color of power, which was pretty much demonstrated in the opening and closing of WrestleMania. Seeing Daniel Bryan being beamed down, told he was nothing but a B+ player for months by the Authority, by getting his revenge and justice for the entire WWE Universe, of defeating Triple H in the opening bout, by closing the show, taking the power away from the Authority, winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Also on top of the fact that purple and gold represent royalty, which was shown perfectly in the WrestleMania 30 stage, of having the big Roman numerals of 30, not what you're thinking. 3 X's means 30. And even having a slight detail of having a Tron running down the ramp. That way you could get all the yeses in the world as Daniel Bryan walked to the ring. Whatever that was for John Cena. Polka dots? Neon stuff. He was going through a midlife crisis then. Also, Undertaker likes purple. WrestleMania was purple. He lost the streak there. Purple. That's it. Number 2, WrestleMania 31. Personally, I'm not really a fan of the stage, but this isn't my opinion. This is your guys'. Almost being the exact same stage as WrestleMania 28, but instead having a big play button, WrestleMania 31 represented the digital age. With the main colors of WrestleMania being red and white, it pretty much told the whole story of the card, just like WrestleMania 30. Red, the power of blood, fire, war, danger, strength. The fire of Daniel Bryan after coming back from injury to win the Intercontinental Championship. The war between 2 great nations of John Cena versus Rusev. The determination of The Undertaker to right the wrong of WrestleMania 30. And the passion and hatred between WWE and WCW. And the power of the beast versus the dog. The really big dog. Of the main event that was soured upon by the entire WWE Universe. An ending that everyone in attendance was proud to see. Seth Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank to become the WWE Champion. Not seeing the beast retain. Not seeing the dog. The really big dog gained the WWE Championship. But the guy that everyone loved, but you know, he was a heel and he hated us. But we loved him. Of his hard work from bingo halls to the main event of WrestleMania. Have the heist of the century. And number 1, WrestleMania 33. Now in general, the WrestleMania 33 set just looked really cool. It's safe to say while this won by like a landslide, well, it's pretty much still prominent in everyone's head because it was just last year. Not to say the set wasn't really cool, because it was like a big roller coaster. And what do roller coasters represent? The WrestleMania 33 card. Also, by the way, that ramp was really long. Like, I felt sorry for those guys that had to walk down there. I was really happy to see The Undertaker didn't walk down there, because WrestleMania 32, oh my god, it took like 10 minutes. Imagine if he had to walk down that. That is an hour of the show by itself. WrestleMania 33 was a big roller coaster, and it had some really stupid catchphrase. I just forgot what it was. But this was a direct correlation of what the card really was. It had ups and downs. You think it's gonna be really cool, then it turns out to be, alright. It's exciting and different and strange. It goes by really fast, it's powerful, it's shocking but predictable at the same time. But at the end of the entire ride, you're left happy but sad, really passionate, or a little disappointed. In the comments down below, what are your top 5 favorite WrestleMania sets of all time? I'm really surprised that WrestleMania 25 wasn't shown on this list because I thought that would have won. I figured 33 was going to be up here only because it was just last year, and in general it looked really cool. If you guys don't agree with this list, tell me in the comments down below. Also, I plan on doing more of these top 5 WrestleMania videos. Next video, I'm going to do the top 5 WWE Championship matches at WrestleMania history. I don't want to make it about my opinion only because that gets really biased. I'm going to be asking you guys on Twitter and Instagram, so if you don't follow me up there, follow me. That way you know when I post or tweet it, you can go ahead and tell me the greatest WWE Championship match was, I don't know, whatever you want to say. If you say Reigns or Triple H, I'll probably just block you. You're lying. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you really enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we outie.